Somebody's doing something.
All right. So, let's go. I'll quickly check how this works. But yeah, my name is Nicolas Bernhardi. I'm a business developer from the Danish transmission grid operator Energinet. This is my colleague Morten Houborg Andersen. And yeah, we are happy to be here today to present Project Origin to you, which is pretty much about granular certificates, blockchain, and everything you already heard about today, but in a slightly different approach. So if we look at what we are facing in Denmark, the Danish Energy Authority actually assumes an increase in pretty much everything we have. So we will see a decrease in biomass combustion, but at the same time wind energy and also PV will increase drastically. At the same time, we will see, of course, that Power-to-X is kicking in, but also direct electrification, pretty much. So what we're gonna need to do at Energinet is to integrate more than 150 terawatt hours of renewable energy within a few years in the future. So in order to do that, the only way to do it is actually to find new approaches, and coming from a silo-based approach like we did it before, towards a more integrated and digitalized way of doing things. Yeah, energy data will be key in this transition in order to activate flexibility, but also activate storage and a bunch of other things. And of course, in order to get there, energy data and new models based on energy data and new business models are key. So one of the examples we're coming with today is our example on granular certificates, or our project on granular certificates, where we're going to build a premium solution for electricity in the first place, but building a technical foundation based on blockchain technology, which should make it possible to scale this technology towards Europe and enable multiple claims based on granular certificates in the future. And yeah, we've already been into it today a couple of times. Issuing many certificates brings a lot of data, which possibly brings some challenges in order to treat all these data. And this is where Project Origin comes in. So in general, we worked on different projects regarding granular certification in Denmark the past few years. We have Energy Origin, which is the Danish registry for issuing granular certificates and showing consumers their certificates and making them kind of tradable in the end. Energy Track and Trace is our TSO partnership together with other TSOs from Europe. We have Elia Group and Ellering, but we also have the Netherlands now. And then we have Project Origin, which is our blockchain technology, which should enable unique verifiable digital proofs. So yeah, again, Energy Track and Trace is aiming at getting willing TSOs on board and also issuing bodies to work on granular certificates in the future. Looking at Energy Origin, which is the Danish platform in order to see granular certificates in Denmark and in order to make them tradable. And then having Project Origin, where we work with Merkle proofs, Peterson commitments, in order to issue stateful certificates to a blockchain. And this is a collaboration between commercial partners and Energinet at the moment, but it is open source, so you're invited to collaborate. Yeah, the innovative aspects of Project Origin are the Merkle proofs, which make it possible to have unique, immutable, and uniqueness and immutability. So we can have all these events on the blockchain in the end, and the Peterson commitments enable us to ensure that no double claims are possible, and that the energy data still is secure in the blockchain. So yeah, you're welcome to participate, of course, and this project is already on GitHub, so feel free to check it out, and yeah, get in touch and discuss with us. Any questions? Yes?
Why are you so fast?
I was lacking some time, I thought. So we were like 5 minutes late, so I thought, let's go and discuss also. Yes?
I think it would be helpful to explain what a Merkle proof is, why for people that are not familiar with blockchain, it would be useful to.
Okay, I'm not really the tech specialist here, but Merkle proofs are the idea is pretty much to put these single transactions on a tree, so they are chained together, and then putting the entire Merkle tree on the blockchain, and this enables us to, the idea is pretty much to bundle single transactions, so we get from this vast amount of single transactions towards something more bundled, which we then can put to the blockchain, because in the past we used some blockchain technology, and we pretty soon figured out that this is not gonna help the development as soon as we have to scale towards Europe. I mean, it could probably work in Denmark, but we are thinking of a system where we have different blockchain technologies, different registries running in Europe, and if we then want to interconnect all this, this is not going to be possible from our perspective with all these certificates, especially when we are talking about 15-minute certificates. Another question.
On top of that, maybe also taking into consideration the amount of data that this will take. I mean, this requires a system that will have to be extremely scalable, and I think the Merkle proof is one of the ways that we support this scalability.
Yes.
Why couldn't you just do this on a regular database? Why do you need to use the blockchain?
I mean, it's pretty much like on the other talks. Of course, we can put it in a database, but still, then the consumers wouldn't see that we didn't manipulate with the data. On the other hand, well, when we started, we were like, will we need a blockchain, or can we do it without? We, as the Danish TSO, we're pretty trusted in terms of energy data. We do the market settlement in Denmark and everything. But the focus here is also really a scope more towards Europe, where things are possibly different. So looking at Germany, for example, we have 4 TSOs and 1 issuing body, so how to interconnect the dots here. And what we are striving for is a more or less common standard on also operating these registries. So we're really happy about the work Energy Tech is doing and all the other guys, but we are trying to put technology to it and figure out, okay, how is this going to work if we put it to reality and to a real test. Yes?
Is your blockchain then, well, I don't know if it's this proof of concept or implemented yet, but is it intended to be public? So anybody could sort of look at the blockchain?
Well, it is intended to be public, and it's not like that we are having a single blockchain technology. You can use whatever kind of blockchain you want to use in order to put these Merkle-proof Peterson commitments on the blockchain. So you can also choose what type of blockchain you actually want to run, and it's actually also not only us who can run the blockchain. So it could be another company running the blockchain, and we issue or we put the claims on the chain, and then it also would still work. Yes? But for more technical specification, you can get in touch with Thomas, who's the bright mind behind all this. So feel free to connect with him. Yes?
It seems like Denmark is a bit ahead of the curve in terms of these sort of solutions and building these data infrastructure that's needed to
Well, we are working pretty closely together with Elia Group from Belgium and Germany. So they are Elia Group in Belgium and 50 Hertz in Germany. And we have a very good collaboration here. So they do also software development side by side. We work together on Project Origin. And I think the main drivers are that customers are wanting this solution, and that we see that TSOs who actually have the data are key in order to issue granular certificates. So our idea is not taking a business from somebody else, and actually, at least we in Denmark, we are not allowed to do any business on this, but our idea is to run a registry, so we are the issuing body for granular certificates, doing the matching and doing the issuance and all this, and then other companies can build their solutions on top of that. But we really want to have like the foundation of all this on a very solid base. Yes?
I think just briefly to support on that, I think providing the code via an open source collaboration in this respect is basically trying to solve an issue that more or less all TSOs are going to get. So us with the opportunity to do what we are doing in Denmark, sitting on, you can say, the data hub, we are also the issuing body, so we have all these different things that we can test within this confined, you can say, atmosphere, gives an opportunity to test these things. I would say the scaling perspective comes when we add Elia, Elering in Estonia, 50 Hertz in Germany, and of course also start talking to some of the, you can say, the market players. One thing is that we have this great idea on how this could benefit, you can say, the green transition, but we also need to have like Bruno and Sam and the other guys from Granular, who we're also working closely together with, to make sure that this actually works. And one of the reasons why we utilize, you can say, our energy track and trace collaboration, which is this open collaboration where anybody can join our partner meetings. The next one is on June 15th, hint, hint. Please feel free to check up energytrackandtrace.com and join that. Is actually where Granular and one of the German customers are going to showcase what it is that they have learned so far. So, yeah.
Yes, and we already got the stop sign, so for more questions, just find us out there and we can have a chat.
But we will be here tomorrow as well.
Yes, so thank you.